All right, guys, so I want to do a quick video. Well, it may not be too quick, but I wanted to, you know, you have people doing the everyday carry. Well, this is everyday road trip carry. This is what you would need. Some of it you may not need, but a lot of things you might need if you're going on a road trip. So I'll just share with you what I have and that I keep in my vehicle almost pretty much really all the time. It's in the vehicle. Some of the camera gear is not always in there, but a lot of the other stuff is. So let me start with this. Is jumper cables. Guys, you got to have those, and they've come in handy. I was in Tucson, Arizona. I woke up, I was in my Jeep and it wouldn't start, and so I think I left my dome light on, but the heat also drains the battery. So luckily I had the cables. I asked these guys and it was quick and easy, and then it charged up and we were good to go. So always carry jumper cables. Then I'm looking right here. This is a very important thing. Now this is the foaming glass cleaner from Zepp, which I'm not sure if they make it anymore, but this stuff is so good. And you, like when you traveling and bugs get on your car, I always carry this Zepp, because like I'll clean it with the stuff at the gas station, but then I'll hit it with the Zepp. Man, that really cleans it up good. So I always get this. If you can find it, that's awesome. Or maybe there's another brand, but this stuff is truly streak free. Kit. Tina, my wife, is an athletic trainer, so she can fix injuries. She's done it her whole life. And if we were hiking or heaven forbid we had a car wreck, she could take care of you. So I've got two actually kits. Now this one is always in the car. It's loaded with all kind of stuff. So even like just every kind of bandage you can think of, it's good. And then I got this little thing, which I've talked about this in another video. This little thing is like, this is good to carry in your backpack. But it has all the survival gear. It's got survival blankets and all that kind of stuff. So both of those are always in the car, always. And then the little one, I'll put, hang on. So the little one I will throw in my backpack unless I forget. Sometimes I forget and I'm like, daggone, I forgot to put that in my bag. So that's what happens when you get old. So what else? I always keep an extra quart of oil just in case, because it's 0 W20 in this 4Runner, and sometimes you go to gas stations and they don't have 0 W20, so I will keep that extra, and just in case. I don't think I'll need any, but you never know. And then anything else, I've got WD-40. And then I've got, this is a cleaner. It's this is Zepp again. Zepp is at Lowe's. This stuff is really good. This is an antibacterial disinfectant and cleaner, and I keep that in the car. And then I always keep extra bags, you know, when I go places, and that's about it. And then I've got, you know, I always keep these cloths. These cloths can do a lot of stuff. They can wipe, you know, clean stuff obviously, but you never know what you'll need. There's some big ones, But you never know when you're gonna need something like that. Sometimes I'll wrap them around my cameras when they're being stored, which I'll probably do here in a minute. And so I will, you know, that's, oh, forgot. We got these. I keep bug sprays in my car. I keep sunscreen in my car. And I keep, all this goes in this little compartment right here. And I keep, this is bear spray. And you could always use that. There might be knuckleheads out there, you might want to use that too. This is actually a razor knife. That's in here. Who knows? I might have to open a box, I don't know. So anyway, that's in there. Bear spray. I've got several different sunscreens and stuff like that. But most important, oh, and then, forgot this. This is an air pump. Let's see if I can get this out of here. It's a battery powered air pump from Sun Joe. And I keep that in the car, and that's been a big help. Sometimes I picked up something in the road years ago, and when I got to Vegas and my tire kept going low, it wasn't too bad, so I just pumped it up every time I went, and that was great. Then another time I had a blowout, but there ain't nothing this will do for that. But keep an air pump in your car, that is really important. And as you know, I just went to the store, and I got this cooler here full of drinks right here. So you want to keep that, ice in it, lots of water, lots of snacks. You never know when you're driving on the interstate I-40, there could be construction, could be an accident, and you could be sitting there for a long time. There could be tornado warnings and you need to go different directions and just get out of the way or something. So bring snacks, bring lots of water and things like that. Now, this little compartment, I put some of my camera gear in here when I'm traveling. So you wouldn't need all this, but I've got my Sony ZV-1, which I can use if I want to do a live stream. But often I can just use my phone on a live stream. This is an extension mount for my GoPro, so this thing will go really far up if I want to do something crazy filming. I've used that. You probably don't even notice it. Then I've used it. And then I've got this. If I want to just use my phone sometimes, this is a phone mount. It's a Ulanzi. So the Ulanzi stuff, the other mount that's on for my Sony ZV-1, that is also a Ulanzi. I love Ulanzi because they're good, they're durable, things like that. Then I've got the which I really need to use this more often. This is it's always in the car and I always keep it charged up. That's a DJI microphones. We've used it, Tina and I've used it when it's real windy in the desert or somewhere like that, and so we've used them. Tons. This thing, if you have a GoPro, you got to have this, because let me just open this up and show you. I got all kind of stuff. I got little clamps, I got extra lenses, I've got all kind of stuff in here, just gear for my GoPro. And then I have headlamps that I keep in here, 2 headlamps in case I want to go into a cave, which we might be doing on this road trip actually. So that's mostly the camera gear. I'm sure I'm leaving some stuff out, but that's mostly camera gear. And here's some other things that I always will keep with me, like knives. That's like a really good knife right there. And flashlights. And I have to laugh because Catherine from the Midlife Ride, Tina and I had gone on a trip to do a ghost investigation, and I had taken this out, and I forget, I think I was cleaning it or something, and then we totally forgot to put it back in the car, or I did. Tina did. She doesn't think about it like I should have. And so there I didn't have any lights or anything, and so that was kind of messed up. So as long as I got this bag, I've got all my stuff. I keep so much in here. This is something you might want to think about purchasing. This is a Ford Patriots. It's a solar charger, so it runs off gas. It gets charged up. I mean gas. It runs off the sun, so you just let it sit out, and you can see it's charging right now, sitting in the sun. And you can use USB ports to, you know, charge your stuff. That's really a handy thing. And when I'm traveling, I'll usually just set that somewhere like in the back seat. Not using the front seat because it tends to slide around, but it's got a little bit of charge on it right now. So I might just set it in the window, just charge it up for a little bit, and I'll just put it up here. I'll just put it right there for right now. Let it charge up. And then I've got another portable charger that I plug in, and it's got a lot of energy. Oh, and then also I forgot about this. Now this is a this goes with my GoPro, and if I know that I'm going to be out for a while, this GoPro, they call it the Volta, and I think you can get it, it'll fit the 11, 12, and 13. This thing has 4 hours of battery life. So I hooked that up to my GoPro. If I know I'm going to be somewhere for a while, and I just hooked that up, and we're ready to roll with that thing. So that's pretty cool. Some other thing, here's some, I got another knife. This is a very cool knife right here. This knife is more surviving. This knife has a whistle on it. Hang on, let's see if I can get that thing out of there. So it's got like a whistle, high-pitched whistle on it. It's got a really cool blade on this knife. Hang on. That's a nice, very sharp knife. I keep that in here all the time. And you know, you can use that for cooking or whatever. It's a cool knife. Hang on. Also in here is a this is a digital tire gauge. I like that it's digital. I don't have to read it. It just comes up, pops up, shows how much power, how much pressure's in my tire. So I love that thing. You always should have one of those in your car. And then this was I did take this last time. I had this, actually was in my console. That's why I just happened to have it. But this is an EMF detector if I'm doing ghost investigations or something. I always carry that. I've got a little screwdriver kit. So ratchet screwdriver set, always important to have. And then also have like extra screwdrivers. And let's see what else we got in here. Walking sticks, I got 2, and then I've got the sticks like this, that extend. That's what most people, if you're hiking the AT Appalachian Trail, that you would use. And then I've got the wooden sticks that you've seen me. I carry the wooden stick so I can hit it on a tree when I want to. Let me show you. If I'm on a Bigfoot hunt, this is always in my car. And let's see, I can come over here, and if I'm trying to call Bigfoot out in the middle of Salem, I just hit this like that, And it's a great walking stick. My buddy Gail Moore made that stick for me, so it's so cool. I always keep that. What else we got? We have got let's see, extra forks, spoons. I keep that in that pocket. This pocket has got, hang on, something's in here. Oh yeah, this is a scraper, and this is tape. Actually, tape is pretty valuable. Like this stuff, like if you got a wound and you don't have a band-aid, or a big wound and you need to tape your arm up, this stuff will work, or duct tape, either one. And then let's see, I've got 2 of these lighters in case we need those. Actually, we got 3 of those. Is anything else? We got matches, another scraper. I've got scissors, and we got a bottle opener, and right there, and we've got my favorite knife right here. This is my favorite knife. If you see me do a cooking video, this is the knife that I use in the cooking videos. That's so cool because you got that little handle to control, so that's a nice knife. So guys, that's about it. I mean, let me look at my console, make sure I'm not, oh yeah, got a few things. Would you believe I had a couple other knives? This is a pocket knife that it's in my car or in my studio all the time. Got another flashlight here. This is a great flashlight. This flashlight charges from a USB cord, so that's cool to have that. And hand sanitizer right there in the door. Here's a couple other things you might want to consider. I have a dash cam, and then I have a phone mount for my directions. So if I'm, going somewhere and I need that, and I've got another flashlight in here that so we got tons of flashlights. I got tons of stuff, and sometimes I even carry additional things for protection, just in case. So if you have any questions, hey, leave a comment. And I know that's a lot of stuff, but we're going on a 32-hour road trip. You got to be prepared for a lot of different stuff. Thanks for watching. Always keep it squatchy, and always, hey, make sure you like and subscribe, because it's weird, and leave a comment. It's so weird. Like YouTube's doing some really weird stuff, and it's really helpful if you comment. Commenting seems to push things out a lot, so please leave a comment. Leave a comment. That shows engagement. I always respond to comments unless they're completely idiotic, and that happens. It does happen, because you all know there's plenty of people that just ain't got much sense. But 99.95% of everybody that watches my videos and responds is awesome. And I've got Patreon members. You might want to consider that. And I've got YouTube members. That's really cool, because when we go live, you get your little emoji on there. You can join for 99 cents, or you can up that and go to $2.99. That's cool. So that's about it. Appreciate y'all you do. We'll talk to you soon. And don't forget to follow the road trip. It's going to be a lot of fun.